Complaining, 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 complaining. I'm Ray of Sunshine. I'm so glad that you're here with me today, and I'm so glad that I'm done with complaining. You know, I complain. I used to complain a lot. Well, I don't know if it's a lot, but
It's a matter of self, aligning with self,
complaining.
to blossom. And that's what we're doing here on this planet. Blossom. It's our time to blossom. It's our time to shine.
Well, I don't know if it's a lot, but enough. And sometimes, you know, my motivation was like, maybe sometimes I like to be sarcastic, like to be funny. So I'll say something like, oh no, we're not going over there to eat.
That's why it's important that you share this video.
My God, that's 45 minutes before you can get your bread and water.
So we can all come together on the same page, hand in hand.
So it's, you know, tended to get a laugh, but it's complaining. It's complaining. It's complaining. It's complaining. It's complaining. And it's complaining. You know, I was thinking.
And deliberately develop the world of our dreams. The world as we would desire it to be.
Let me show you around where I am here.
The only reason we don't have that, because we don't believe it's possible. That's why you want to stick with me, so we can raise our vibe. So we can vibe up.
Talking about complaining.
Together. That's what I'm doing here. Vibing up. I vibe up. You vibe up. You know, by the way, if you're ever having a bad day, so to speak, if you're ever
So, you know, even
feeling a little down, feeling a little heavy, a little down, you know, and need a vibe up,
even though it's like kind of a joke, complaining,
you come right here. Come right here. Come visit Ray of Sunshine.
So what I do,
and all the other sunflowers on this planet. You know, there's a lot of them. The goal here is for all the sunflowers, all those who want to come along. We are all one of a kind. There's many different expressions of us. You know, there's a whole array of rays of sunshine. They're there to show an evolution. Share this video. Come along. Hold on. Who might otherwise better get busy, not have the opportunity, right? If you're going to do your share, to discover different. Share this video with someone. We are all one of a kind. Hold on. Let me see if there's a mic working here. I'll be back. Hold on. There's a whole. Even though we're one of a kind, evolution to blossom. Recording along with back in my before videos. All the other sunflowers. You know, this is what I decided. Hold on. Yes, it's recording. The only thing missing, the only thing I have to hear my voice from the bottom of my heart is I decided if this is recording and you can play time, create you. This is my absolute best birthday bash ever. Even though we're one of a kind.
So, you know, I see those as like little red flags, because when instead of complaining, that red flag says, alert. What can I do to vibe up instead? Because that's what we're here for, right? To vibe up. If you're ever having a bad day, come see Ray of Sunshine. We'll vibe up together. So, anyway. So, you know, I could vibe up, let's say, by interacting with you. Instead, I could tell you something like, you are the cutest thing ever. You are the cutest thing to ever have set foot on this planet.
Where would I be without you? Couldn't have done it without you. Done it without you. Where would you be without me? Where would you be without me?
Hold on. Let me see if there's a mic working here. I'll be back.
We're in this together.
And of course, that's not possible because I am the cutest thing that ever steps foot on this planet. I could focus on that. I could focus on how amazing I am. How amazing you are. How amazing we are. Amazing creators.
We went out to eat
at a Mexican restaurant for my sister's birthday back in.
We're in this together.
And the whole staff came over and sang happy birthday, and they gave her this unbelievable dessert. Amazing creators. You know, creators, the way it's to pronounce it the way it's spelled would be creator. That doesn't seem. I have creators. So you're going to, if you look at some of my videos, you're going to see we are the created and we are the creators.
This is the day
Chips and the salsa, and oh my God, went on and on and on. So much
that we decided.
That I went back there for my birthday just recently, and they came over and they all said happy birthday to me, and I didn't get a dessert. I got a shot of tequila.
This is the day.
And what's the point of complaining, right? When we can deliberately focus on the behavior that we prefer, the life that we prefer. It was,
we all decide.
Very, very appreciated.
To celebrate
We had a lot
the
of fun.
uniqueness of you.
And I want to share some of my memories with you.
It's
The world of our dreams. The world of our dreams.
oh, hold on. Playtime.
No point complaining.
Create
No point complaining, really.
you. And to focus on that. To do something different, to discover something different. To make a difference.
Okay, so let me clue you in. I bought.
Hey, so, you know what? I just stopped in real quick. Oh, no. Hold on.
Because chances are, at the end of this video, there's going to be a couple of boxes on the side of my head. I've been doing that pretty much right along. And you know what? Since my format's changed, that might change too.
Hold on.
$5 instead. $5. If I can find it, and I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is. I saw it just the other day.
Happy birthday, darling. Flying high. Hi, I'm Ray of Sunshine. I'm flying high.
So this is where I am. I come here to vibe up because it feels good. Because it makes me happy. Because it feels good. You may be aware, if you've seen any of my previous videos, there's no such thing as too much happy. You may be aware, if you've seen, as you may be aware, so why not contribute? You may be aware.
I'm flying high to see you here today. All that thought is about falling in love with the world. But that whole process begins with learning loving, falling in love with you. But that whole process begins learning loving with as I am loving living. That whole process, as I have discovered, begins with falling in love with you.
The changes of the season.
And that's the process that I show on my whole video presentation.
The changes of the season.
Self-love. That's the path that I have been on.
And then, of course, so what happened when I find inspiration like that, I have to go into my own retreat session, right?
The changes of the season are a gradual process.
Right? So now that triggered.
And that's the path that I'm illustrating here with my video series.
It's not autumn one day and winter the next. There's a flow. Serious. Just like the process that I show in my whole video presentation. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshining.
Unnormal. Hi, I'm Ray of Sunshine. I'm unnormal.
Believe it or not, I named this production Serious. And I just named one Serious a couple of days ago.
I'm excited that you're here with me today. I hope you keep popping in every once in a while.
In my whole video presentation. There's a whole array you to know.
To stay in touch.
That I'm serious. Imagine. And they're there to show a progression, for a reason, to show an evolution.
And you'll continue to see it illustrated in my entire video presentation as we take each other by the hand.
And for you to discover how you deal with...
Grab all the other sunflowers on the planet, which is why it's important that you share this video with
discovering different.
Video with somebody, so that we're all on the same page. If you're finding that this makes sense, if you're finding that you can resonate...
And creating the uniqueness of you.
With what I'm saying, then you want to share this video with others so we can all be on the same page and we can all elevate. This video presentation is a representation of that. Is why to the hump progression. So we're past now. So all of that funny business, all of that crazy stuff in the past, it's important that you share this video with somebody so that we're all on the same page.
And one thing that I've learned about enemies, people who hurt,
have two purposes. One is to restrain, one is to release.
Is that they hurt because they're hurt.
Imagine if you believed that I was serious. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshining. I'm Ray of Serious. I'm Ray of Sunshining. Complaining? There's a whole array of rays of sunshine. The way we would like it to be. You can look at some F4, you can learn about those things, and you can say, learn some things about me. Hey, that guy's, and learn some things about you. That guy's kind of out there. Imagine all the people complaining, coming hand in hand.
The theme, the overall theme of this program is unnormal. To
create a world of our dreams. To deliberately create the world of our dreams.
Unnormal is the new normal. And the earlier ones are different. The earlier ones before that to show stumble and fall, and emerge, evolve.
So you know how I think that happened with the dragonfly is Sid spotted this dragonfly that he really liked, and he wanted to appear to my sister. This was the day after that he passed away.
Discover the uniqueness of you. That's our goal. That's what we're here for.
And so he hops into this dragonfly and goes on her windshield. And the reason I think that's the way it happened is because if you've been with me before, you may have heard some of my stories about my husband Sid, especially way back in some of my earlier videos.
Peace on earth. And the only reason we don't have it is because we don't believe it. So that's what I want to talk about.
Videos, which I think it's a good idea to go look at some of those because it'll show a comparison. It shows a progression. There's a whole array of rays of sunshine back there, so that's one of the reasons. Plus, there's a whole bunch of and buried hidden messages back there for you to find. Anyway, Ray,
you don't have to decide, should I send it to this one, should I send it to this one? There's no decisions to make. Just send it to all the people on your contact list, even if they're an asshole.
Playtime.
There's probably people on this planet
create you
who think you're an asshole.
What was I talking about? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, so Sid. He used to talk to dead people. Then he became one, and he talks to people on this side over here now. But back when we were on our adventures of meeting people and all kinds of encounters with entities on the other side, for souls who were on this side, and so Sid used to contact them.
Who think you're an asshole?
Seriously.
Wouldn't you be glad if they maybe?
Seriously.
This person who said this thinks that. Doesn't matter. The point is, you got video. You can share the video. The next person can share the video. The next person, and they share the video, and they share the video. Get it? See how that works? Some of you might be saying, well, I'm not going to do it. And I understand that very well. Shake the world. And I have spoken about that in a few of my earlier videos. You're going to hear more about it coming up. But it's a concept of...
So there was one time, a couple of times this happened, but we were at a campground and there was an older woman, standing alone in the middle of the dance floor, just rocking back and forth to a tune that was on, with a tear coming down her cheek. And Sid approached her and he said, your husband is telling me this is your anniversary and that he thinks you're the most beautiful girl in the world. And he asked if he could slip into Sid's body so that he could have that dance with his wife, which is what he did. It's playtime. Create you.
Eradicating hunger and eradicating homelessness on this planet. Which kind of sounds like way out there.
But that guy's kind of out there. Imagine if you believe. Create you.
Hey, does somebody hand you this on a silver platter? That's the idea. It's our time to expand. To love you. Time to shine. That's the idea. But whatever point along the way that you can't resist and you can't hold out anymore, go to the pilot video, then come back and I'll see you back over here.
Complaining.
To discover you. To love you. To love you. You.
That we could all come together on the same page. All the sunflowers on the planet, hand in hand.
To love you.
Complaining.
To love you. You.
To create the world of our dreams. That guy's kind of out there.